Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 4 of my United States of America run here in Hearts of Iron for Kaiserreich. So I forget if I had mentioned this before, but I had really liked this idea of having an all-star team of generals, people who leave when the Second American Civil War breaks out. So of course we're going to have Eisenhower here, we've got Smedley Butler over here, we got Patton, and let's see, whoops. Let me see here. I want to kind of think about who else I want to have in my army. We got Truscott. Is Arnold anywhere? Brooks, Keyes, Griswold, Wainwright, Stillwell. Okay, there we go. We have George Marshall as a field marshal, so we're going to want to get him at some point. We're not going to use MacArthur because we use MacArthur a ton in the MacArthur campaign, but yeah, we'll probably pick up Marshall. We'll probably use Marshall, and we'll probably also use Omar Bradley just because, well, you kind of have to use Omar Bradley, right? Because he just seems to disappear when the war breaks out, usually. Anyway, so we still have all of our Filipino friends out here. They're still good on supply, right? I'm not overtaxing Hong Kong and stuff. All right. So we're still working on the Emergency Relief Act. And wow, right there you have it. The Second War has just broken out, and we also have the Great New England Hurricane. I'm sorry, hold on a sec. I think I forgot to close the door. There, now you don't have to hear the traffic screaming up my street. Okay, so the Iberians joined the Third International immediately, and I'm just trying to think, what is the next priority here? Because, let's see, 25 Army experience up here. So, we've got... I'm trying to think what can get my war support up the quickest right now, because world tension is about to spike as high as it can get, and then that's going to be it. Let's see how high world tension gets us, but I think I'm going to have to come over here to the Defend America event. How bad is the... Where is it? Naval training. Where is here we go. National Recovery Act. It's giving me 10% more consumer good factories and minus 5% on my cap output and construction speed. It's not horrible. I don't think there's a real rush to fix that. So what I think I want to focus on... 1940. Can we just take this? Yeah, we're just going to take this even though it's ahead of time. But I feel like world tension should have spiked already. We've already got the 50% from the war. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do instead then is, what am I gonna do? Yeah, we gotta start working on the war support because I want to open up the Monroe Doctrine, and I have decided that I am going to reaffirm the Monroe Doctrine. Because, in some of my other campaigns, of course, I'm entering into these entangling alliances, so there's no need to do that in this one. So let's go ahead and defend America. Man, my cat is being so noisy today. So sorry about any background noise you're hearing. Okay. And we're working on our Navy bit by bit. I don't see any reason for me to get involved in this war in Europe. I might... Yeah, I'm just going to reaffirm the doctrine, and of course I'm remaining cautious about the possibility that the Philippines is going to be invaded at some point. So we need to watch out for that. There we go. Keep everybody here with Butler. Let's get you garrisoning all this area. The Philippines for the Filipino, that's what I say. Alright, how's that? Something maybe like that. There we go, they should be a little bit more spread out now. Yep, just gotta keep one eye on those Japanese. You never know what kind of aggressive moves they might try to pull on us. So our Texas division here is done. So what I meant to do here is, where's this guy at? I've got him on, yeah, he's out here in Nevada. Also, let me fix this because people were getting annoyed. Alright, there we go. We'll send you guys out early. How's my infrastructure? We're still good. We still got lots of infantry equipment we can make. And we're just going to keep feeding them into Patton here. So since I am not planning to go to war with anybody, I need to think about my Marines, I think. Now the Marines, we're going to want to make these guys a little bit stronger. Yeah, because we have been improving them. So I want to think about what I'm going to do with them out there. There we go. So yeah, everything's looking pretty good for us right now. Wow, that is a big old transimer out here. When did that happen? Oh man, I guess to pay a little bit more attention. But yeah, we might have to go to war with Japan, but I think that's going to be the only issue I can see happening to us. All right, we're at 52%. What's going to get us the more war support quickest? We can get 5% down here. Jeez, it's going to take forever. Is there really nothing else I could do? Rallying public support is for party popularity, not for war support. Let's at least go up to the partial mobilization. Just keep getting ready. Engineering corps is down here. See, this is only a 5%. Liberty Bonds gives us 5. Okay, so we have to go to We Can Do It and then Liberty Bonds. And to get We Can Do It, we just need to go down the middle here. So let's pick up the Army Doctrines then. We still got some more free factories. Let's keep working on all these dockyards out here. I want tons and tons and tons and tons of ships. I want them everywhere. Okay, we got the dreadnoughts, the cruisers, the convoys. Yes, this is what I wanted. Okay, instructions done. How are we doing in the Navy? Still too far ahead of time for some of these things. I might grab that destroyer, though. Modern dreadnought. Do I... Oh, I won't trade interdiction, so I'm not really going to be getting any sort of a bonus on that. So instead, let's see. Fengtian has just declared on the Qing. That's going to keep Japan busy for a while. No, actually, on second thought, no to this submarine warfare. Instead, we're going to go pick up... not the anti-air. Yeah, let's get this destroyer. What does this say, by the way? I do like to read these new things. Oh, Yunnan is helping the Qing. It says, with the start of the Second Weltkrieg, the world's navies need cheap anti-aircraft platforms. The British success with carrier combat has shown the world that they were suited for more than just recon and anti-carrier duties. They were required for modern anti-capital ship warfare. Advanced anti-submarine technology like the new Hedgehog depth charges were playing an essential role in combating the major threat to convoy operations. They and the anti-air platforms intensified demands for more destroyers. Where previous destroyer investments were being lowered in favor of cruisers and the newly armored cruisers, destroyers began to return to the fore as an essential part of both the fleet and the convoy system. While often not larger than their predecessors, they were far more technologically advanced, mostly adopting flush decks and far larger torpedo armaments. Go. All right, so this is my fleet up here. It's not much, but it's mine. And wait, where's my Pacific fleet then? It is in the Pacific, right? Pacific Battle Fleet. Okay, I got them out here in the South China Sea. Good. What I think we might need to do is we're going to select all the submarines here. That's not what I meant to do. Dang it. Oh yeah, here, that is actually pretty much what I meant to do. So we're going to take this and split you all. Okay. Subfleet 1 and subfleet, whoops, subfleet 2. Or, dang it, 2. Okay, fireside chats. Quentin Roosevelt has recently begun using the radio to speak directly to the people about the progress of the Fair Deal and how it is helping the country rebuild from the Great Depression. The fireside chats have become extremely popular, with the chats often eclipsing popular radio programs. The programs have helped in making Roosevelt one of the more popular men within the United States, my fellow Americans. That's great. Can we get a war support thing now? No, I understand. So we're going to just start filling in a lot of these areas here. Canada is going after the Third International. Again, this is totally not our concern. Start spreading you guys around. Do I have a submarine guy anywhere here? Nimitz. Pride. What do we got here? Spotter. Could I use the spotter? Yeah, we'll use this. We'll use Stark here. Okay, lots more free dockyards. Let's keep dumping them into the cruisers for right now. Boy, we're using a lot of steel. I think I need to start doing some researching of excavation and things like that. Let's see here. So 5 and 5. Yes. Get some of that delicious army experience as well. Okay, we want the recon companies in here. Support artillery. Actually, no. Let's say no to the support artillery for now. Marines. There we go. 7-2. Classic 7-2. Okay, we can't make very many of these right now, but we're going to need these when we begin to intervene in South America and whatnot. I actually don't know how the reaffirming the Monroe Act works. Pan-American Development Foundation decisions. I think it's this defending America's thing. Unlocks expanding the league decisions. What have we got here? Submarine surface detection stuff. Yeah. Our Navy should be able to blow out of the water anything we're going to have to deal with from the Japanese. How bad is the infantry equipment deficit? 259 days. Okay. Oh, Patton can get an upgrade. Panzer expert, of course. Of course, we're a while away from using tanks, but the day will come eventually. Okay, now let's take a look at our infantry equipment. First off, let's get these up to the 20 wits. And, of course, we want the engineers in there as well. Alright, little by little, a little is becoming a lot. Let's now take a look at the support equipment. We need to start filling this up. We're just going to trade with both Germany and the Third International, right? Sell to both sides, maximize. Sell to both sides in a war we're not involved in, maximize profit. Awesome. But if we come over here to the research, I actually am already doing research excavation, so I'm just using up that much steel on this Navy. But soon, we're getting closer bit by bit to pulling this off. We could also go to limited conscription, but I don't really see the point. What I'm probably going to do is maybe get some tank manufacturers. Okay, we're almost there. One more focus. Or two more, I gotta get down there. But we're also getting these land doctrine bonuses while we're on the way. So the Joint Chiefs, what does this do? Disputes common in the federal inter-service politics persist in our own government in order to avoid this interdisciplinary contention from still hungry. We must ensure that all our chiefs and staffs are given equal attention. Yeah, I know it's kind of a slower campaign, guys, but it's actually really comforting after like some of the way some of these other ones go. You know, on second thought, maybe I should get the electronics thing. Or industry. We're gonna need all the industry we can get. Well, Chrysler. Who's the one? Here we go. GM, minus 15% medium tank production cost. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so once we're full on the support equipment, we'll start working on the medium tanks. Or was I already doing that? Yes, I was. Never mind. Okay, but we need the support equipment though. We're behind. More free dockyards. Wonderful. Okay, now that we've got these dockyards, we're probably going to stop for a little bit. I think my Navy's going to be doing just fine. And I think what I want to spend it on is, you know, let's just we'll fill up the submarines here and then call it a day. But damn, I'm chewing through the steel. Not that Floyd Olson would ever think of doing such a thing, but we might need to go, find some, let's just say, find some people more willing to trade with us. But, it's actually fine, because I got so many civilian factories, I don't even mind trading. The war in India has begun. Yeah, oh, they're getting crushed by both sides. That's not going to last long for them. All right, battlefield concentration is complete. We don't need the carriers. I do like the idea of the dreadnought one, though. Do I have, let's check my chiefs of the Navy here. Do I have anybody who's going to give me, like, daily experience gain or something like that? No, it does not look like it. Who are we going to go with, then? Nimitz. Nimitz is better for amphibious invasion speed and special forces capacity multiplier. How very interesting. Let's take a look at what's going on in the Americas here. So Mexico has gone radical socialist. The Central American Republic is paternal autocrats. We've got social conservatives down here in Costa Rica. We're actually still guaranteeing them. Panama is social liberals, paternal autocrats. In Colombia, Venezuela's social democrats. Brazil is national populists, paternal autocrats, the radical socialists, and syndicalists. So we've got all kinds in the Americas. Oops, I think I forgot Uruguay. They're social democratic. So looks like the Entente is doing quite a few invasions. They're not going for their one in Brittany that they usually do. That's strange. Okay, we're almost there. We can do it. Positivism is one tool of motivation MacArthur has taught us. Several of our harsher generals have reluctantly allowed positivist pamphlets and entertainment into the barracks. Decades of derision in American soldiers melt away when told that every soldier can be a hero. Wasn't that nice? Okay, let's switch these guys out. There's a blue and gray division where they like half Confederate, half Union or something. Okay, wait, let's take these guys out so we can train them up a little bit. Yeah, let's bring them over here. Anybody else not trained up? Okay, mechanized offenses is done. We're doing good. We're doing good. Just clipping right along. We're going to be totally ready for whenever the wars come. So, actually, I shouldn't say we're totally ready because where are my Marines? My Marines are still not done. We're going to have these come down here to Miami because... yeah, through the Caribbean is probably where any invasions I do are going to be going through. All right. So, armored divisions. Let's start switching some of these out. Turn them into medium tanks. I'm going to make them just 20 wits for right now. And we'll improve them later. Oh wait, whoops. Okay, there we go. So it's just some plain old 20 wits. Nothing too fancy. We can't train anybody else right now because we're capped out. But we are stockpiling them, and so that's what matters. Build a little infrastructure. Is that going to be enough to keep everybody busy? Oh, that's right. I can also build some dockyards out here. You know what? Okay, in these areas that I already have the 100%, let's fill that up. We're just going to have an unstoppable, completely unstoppable Navy. But then once these naval dockyards are done, that's it, I swear, no more. That's going to probably carry us right through the game. Okay, and we should be getting primary events soon, because Floyd Olson is not going to run for office again. Of course, he'll give an excuse as to why he's not going to run, but it's really because of all the guilt he feels at having killed Huey. He said, "Dead nation, civil war," and Olson just goes, over your dead body. Okay, there we go. Look at everybody's looking much better now. Oops, miscounted. Okay, wait, yeah. You guys are in here. We can do it. See, little by little, this army is coming together. And finally, we are over the 60% mark. Let's go over here to the Monroe Doctrine. The American government failed in its duty to protect the post-colonial world from foreign imperialists and political infiltration, falling so far as to almost succumb to it ourselves. We have let wars rage in Central America, syndicalism to spread throughout Latin America, and true democracies to wither away. No more. No more! No more! No more! No more! Just start doing do my Phil Collins jock rocking. Wait a minute. Let's come back up here, actually. There we go. Okay, so now we have our Special Operations Commands here. Let's put... Who do we want? I think Bradley. Yeah, we're going to put Bradley in charge over here. And give him... Let's see. He is a brilliant strategist, so I suppose I have to do the aggressive assaulter. So we're going to do that. We're going to do scavenger, because if there's one thing Marines are good at, it's scavenging for equipment and whatnot. And let's pick up charismatic as well. Actually, organization first might have been better. Probably more fitting with Bradley's character. So we've got the advanced dreadnoughts. I think we're going to just double down on that. Get even more of them up and running. Just, you know, completely say goodbye to any and all steel the instant I produce it. Alright, let's keep sharing the wealth, so to speak, of our trade. Get some stuff from Russia. Okay. Looks good to me. Boy, Mexico's making me nervous, though. I don't like them hanging out down there. Alright, just get out however many you can there. Just Patton, keep training them. Don't worry, your time's going to come. You're going to get your army at some point. Alright, so for you, we're going to put... not Truscott. Maybe Lee. No, not Lee, not Lee. Probably Mosley, actually. Yeah, we're trying to get everybody, you know, try to get the dream team. And teamwork makes the dream work, so we'll get Mosley in charge of one of these. Even though he's got the politically connected thing. It's fine. Okay. There we go. Okay, 1940 Progressive Party primary. The Progressive Party is still mourning the loss of Floyd Olson, who was able to save American democracy. Henry Wallace has vowed that he shall carry on the legacy of Olson. Unsurprisingly, the Progressive Party has nominated him as their candidate in the 1940 election. Mourning? Wait, did I already get the event where he said he wasn't going to run? Is that even an event, or am I just crazy? Yeah, that's an event. Isn't it? I don't know. But we're clipping right through the Naval Dockyard stuff, which I'm pleased with. I don't get any more Naval Doctrine bonuses, do I, here? Yeah, just this one. Actually, no, we get two. So maybe after this... Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think after this we're going to stop on the Naval Doctrine for a little while. Look at this big old Navy I've got. It's awesome. I also have a couple carriers. Those are going to die. Whenever they die, they die. Okay. So I don't think we're going to go with Olson, though. I mean, with Wallace, because I'm trying to get a good variety of leaders across all of my campaigns, and I already elected Henry Wallace in one of my other ones. All right. Reaffirm the Monroe Doctrine. I have no idea what this branch does, so we're going to learn together. We shall reaffirm our commitment to our post-colonial brethren against the machinations of European imperialists like the Kaiser and Oswald Mosley. We shall reinforce dictatorships against syndicalist infiltration and remove dictators that dare cavort with European imperialists. And we will now become the leader of the League of American States. All right, how's this going? Looks good over here. Yeah, everybody's looking pretty good. Wait, what is this cavalry division? All right, Panama, you're going to come over here with the Marines. Speaking of, I probably should put Smedley Butler in charge of the Marines. Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to... yeah, we're going to do it over here. Bring you over here. So out here in... the Philippines, who do we want in charge? Oh, I don't know. Truscott, maybe? Nah, not... Whoa, whoops! Okay, 1940 Democrat primary. There are a number of men who are running to be the Democratic nominee for president. Whom shall be chosen? Okay, we've got Wendell Willkie, John Nance Garner Jr., and Harry Byrd. Which one's Harry Byrd? Of course, we all know about Cactus Jack. He's the one who, you know, got in that feud with Triple H. Pyle drove him through the table, and then they had the really nasty brawl out in Madison Square Garden and whatnot. But I think what we might do here is we're gonna probably go with Harry Byrd. He was kind of an interesting guy. He actually had a faction within the Democratic Party that was called the Byrd Organization. He was part of the conservative coalition against Roosevelt, because we think of Roosevelt. Well, first off, let's just select him so we can move on. Also, 1940 Republican primary. We're gonna go with Quinton. So Harry Byrd, he was like the head of the conservative Democrats, because the Democrats that were under Franklin Roosevelt during like the 30s and 40s, it very much was a coalition style government, because you had like the liberal Democrats, the conservative Democrats, Southern Democrats, and believe me, there was a difference, although there was a whole lot of overlap as well. And so Harry Byrd, it was like almost the de facto leader of the Democrats against Roosevelt, after, like, especially in his second term. Remember, FDR got a lot of his big programs done in the first one, and then opposition began to grow. All right, so we might be able to get to the. No, actually, I don't think so. We might. I was going to say we might be able to get to the election today, but I don't think it's going to happen. Let's switch up to the better destroyers, though. Oh, we're starting to run out of chromium now. Cuba's looking sexy. Okay. Now, for the Filipinos, I did not pick who I wanted. I think we're going to go with Daniel Van Voorhis. Let's move one of you over here. Okay, so for our Marines, we've got Butler here. Bring him down to Miami, just to position him for any potential interventions I'm thinking of doing. And for the tank designer, let's go ahead and, what do we want, the Chrysler? A little bit of hardness could be good. No, let's stack up breakthrough. Or, yeah, we're going to do the Chrysler. Okay. So I don't know what this does because it's the blue text, right? But I want stuff that's going to let me start intervening in things, because otherwise I'm just waiting for a war with Japan that may or may not be coming. Hopefully not. Okay, so I guess we'll go in the direction of, let's see, Arsenal of Democracy, Inter-Peace Force, Joint, gives me Army support, Arsenal of Democracy, no, Pan-American, allies in the America, defending the Americas. We can begin to act in common defense by striking at the dictators and agitators abroad. We must also be ready. All right, I guess we're going to go down this way then. So what does this say? The Inter-American Peace Force. The sixth agreement, the Inter-American Peace Force, is the brainchild of the Chief of Staffs to rebrand expeditionary forces and reinforce the political message of intervention in favor of democracy. This special designation will be afforded diplomatic and logistic support in response to threats. So I guess it's everybody who's in my faction, or maybe it's just my puppets, gets army experience and war support off of this. That's right, I've kind of forgotten about Liberia. They've got 2 divisions. Okay, we're not going to request theirs then. That would be mean. Alright, so tanks. Yes. Let's move up to the Shermans. And we're also behind on support equipment because we've been focusing so much on our Navy. We really got to do something about the steel. How's the war going in Europe? Whoa, big invasions happening in Iberia. Sicily has not joined a faction yet. I don't think I've ever seen Sicily be defeated. They always just manage to hold on basically forever. Alright, keep working on the land doctrine. At this rate, we're going to have all our doctrines done by like 48 or something. How are my logistics looking? I'm short on the infantry equipment just for a month. And support equipment, how's that looking? 59. So what I'm probably going to end up doing here at some point is I have a lot of field marshals, which is good, but I'm going to have to sort of change how this is organized because I'm going to have people spread all over the place. Mexico, I swear I'm going to justify on you at this rate if you don't get your men off my border. Damn Poncho. We haven't forgotten about Columbus. Don't forget it. How can they join the international? Can they? It's probably a decision, huh? Stable democracy. They're just going to sit there. threateningly putting men on my borders, I might have to go to war with them out of principle, just to let people not be giving me the hairy eyeball. But I think okay, let's just finish up the Inter-American Peace Force, and then we're gonna stop. After that, in the next episode, we will we're probably gonna try to get some decisions so that we can actually go to war with people. And otherwise, we're just gonna keep building up our army, as you can see that I have been doing, and get ready for the wars to come. We're not as built up as we probably could have been in other circumstances, but I think we will acquit ourselves well, and nobody's touching our shores with my big navy that I'm assembling. So thank you for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know it's much more calm. Some would say it's boring. I say it's much more calm compared to the other campaigns that have been going on. Anyway, have a good one. Bye.